Hello again, YouTubers, Autumn SpongeBob 101 back here again on the SpongeBob channel with more SpongeBob news. Today is November 26th, 2022. We've got quite a bit of news to get to, so let's start off first with something I did ignore for quite a while because I was really busy with exams, okay? So here we are on nickpress.com. I believe this came out like almost 2 weeks ago. Nickelodeon's first ever SpongeBob Universe crossover event, SpongeBob SquarePants presents the Tidal Zone to premiere in 2023. So we reported in the previous SpongeBob news video that the Tidal Zone Special has been delayed, and now we are going to be expecting it to be released in the first quarter of 2023. Very vague here, to be honest. I'm actually surprised that they did come out with a press release for this. At least it kind of told us that it was really delayed instead of just leaving it to the fans to realize that it was delayed because they removed it from the schedules, but still kind of disappointing. It is what it is. If there are further updates, we will update you via SpongeBob News. Next up, Fall Guys. So this is the first of a couple of new SpongeBob game-related things. And yeah, we have SpongeBob costumes or skins in Fall Guys. Now, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm familiar with Fall Guys. It seems like some kind of battle royale game. I've never played it. I'm not sure if you have, but if you do, there's gonna be SpongeBob in the game. Isn't that cool, right? So says here, bringing Bikini Bottom's best to the Blunder Dome. Absorbent and yellow and porous is any bean who unlocks the SpongeBob costume in the season pass. He's not alone. His pet Gary the Snail makes a surprisingly slick hat as the snail's meow wearable. We've also drummed up the 80s-tastic Bubble Bowl performance celebration, and there are even more patterns, nameplates, and nicknames to unlock in the Sunken Secrets season pass. As well as the big yellow guy himself, SpongeBob's chums are heading to Fall Guys on December 1st, 2022. Be the brightest star in SpongeBob's life in a Patrick costume, cool. Or grin like a squirrel in a diving suit can? What does that... Okay, anyway. In the Sandy costume, you can try bossing the Blunder Dome in a Mr. Krabs costume or show your disapproval of, well, everything by donning a Squidward costume. Phew, this is as crammed as Davy Jones's stinky sock locker. But there's still more. A whole load of patterns, nameplates, and nicknames are available in the Imagination emote. Will make even Squidward crack a smile. You can grab SpongeBob's chums in the Fall Guys store from December 1st. Alright, so cool stuff. It's gonna be basically DLC for the game. If you guys are interested in this game, well, by all means, proceed to procure these for your save file or something like that. Now, it really does remind me of the Little Big Planet 3 DLC back in 2016. Unfortunately, that is no longer available, but it bears a lot of resemblance. Like, just look at Mr. Krabs right there, and then look at Mr. Krabs right there. So, of course, they didn't make a new slate of them, but still, it does remind me of Little Big Planet 3. That's pretty cool. Next up, SpongeBob Solitaire Pants. I was not expecting this. First up, it is an Apple Arcade exclusive game. You need to have an Apple Arcade subscription to play this new game, SpongeBob Solitaire Pants. And you can just take a look at the screenshots here. It doesn't look like Solitaire to me. I mean, based on what I remember from Solitaire, but you know, there's a lot of assets that are new, as well as assets that are basically reused, like from SpongeBob Movie 3, the Krusty Krab in the game, by the way. And yeah, so basically this is the game. It's compatible with Mac, iPhone, iPad, and Apple TV. So let's take a look at the description here. SpongeBob has discovered Solitaire, and he can't wait to share it with you and every citizen of Bikini Bottom. Solitaire Pants is played across a square play area, and you will need to play strategically to clear every card. Alright, so there's a quest mode where you'll be presented with a variety of objectives like building a Krabby Patty or catching jellyfish, all while you make sure you play your cards correctly. Multiplayer battles, classic, okay, collect decks, and daily competitions. So I posted the trailer for this yesterday on the channel. I know some of you said it looked really boring, and honestly, looking at the trailer, I felt the same way. I was just like, wait a minute, why are they even releasing this? Like, what's the point here? So as you can see, there was a beta version released before this, but regardless, it's available now. It's free if you have Apple Arcade, and if you don't have Apple Arcade, you can play it. So basically, you gotta subscribe to Apple Arcade. Think of it as a bonus. So for me, as a SpongeBob fan, I would sign up for Apple Arcade if I wanted to play SpongeBob Patty Pursuit. but not SpongeBob Solitaire Pants. Let me know in the comments box below, are you guys actually going to play this? I will probably try to show you guys some gameplay in the coming days of this, but if I don't, then it just means I really don't feel like playing this game at all. Yeah, so SpongeBob Solitaire Pants is available now. Next up is this is the last piece of game-related news. All new physical edition of SpongeBob Krusty Cook-Off now available to pre-order for Nintendo Switch. This physical edition will include all new DLC, a bonus costume pack, so that's probably via code, and an exclusive poster. Now, what this exclusive poster will be, I'm pretty sure it's just the promo artwork of Krusty Cook-Off, but I played Krusty Cook-Off when it was first released. I'm pretty sure it's still a really popular game, especially on mobile. But I stopped playing this game a long time ago just because it was kind of mundane. I prefer Dino Dash style cooking games and not this kind of cooking game. So that's just me, but let's continue here. So the all-new physical edition will include an exclusive poster while supplies last. What does that even mean? I mean, you should include it regardless, like as long as you buy the physical copy. Okay, the all-new DLC features New Kelp City, a comic book convention-themed world, and a costume pack of 4 new outfits to dress up like the SpongeBob crew. Okay, so this game, Krusty Cook-Off, has been released on the Switch for quite some time now. However, it's never been released in a physical like case with a cartridge. Now that's what they're doing, February 21st, 2023. So Krusty Cook-Off, basically, most of you will know what this is. You can download it right now for free on the Apple App Store or Android Google Play. And in terms of the Switch edition, I highly recommend you not to buy this physical edition unless you're like me and you love collecting the physical copy of SpongeBob video games. So if you like doing that, get this copy. If you just want to play the game actually goes on sale on the Nintendo eShop, at least for Switch, so many times. Like, you could get it for as low as $4.99. So don't waste your money if you're not trying to get a physical copy. That's just a public service announcement. All right, so yeah, new physical copy. I'll probably get it and show it to you guys next year. And of course, $29.99, available now on Amazon.com. You can pre-order again February 21st, 2023. Alrighty, so before we end off the video, I just want to point out this. This was an interview with the producers and voice cast of SpongeBob, and the title says, plans are already in the works for SpongeBob SquarePants 25th anniversary. As with all sources, links are always in the description. You can read the whole interview in your own time when you want to by clicking that link. But also, they do talk about how the Tidal Zone has been rescheduled. And most important part, they are working on the 25th anniversary in 2024 already. So first thing, just before we even get to what's below, SpongeBob never has celebrated the 5-year increments of, anniversaries. 25 is different because it's a quarter of a century, right? And I understand that, but really, I'm not sure what they can really do about it. Even in 2019, when they celebrated 10th anniversary, I wasn't super hyped, but hey, they could totally change some things. So really, the only important part about this interview here, in terms of the 25th anniversary, is this portion. Look for action and adventure, romance. On Camcorder, we had the Crash Kart Derby, which I love doing. In a couple of years, it's going to be SpongeBob's 25th anniversary, and we've already started developing stuff for that. So the interviewer asks, I gotta ask, how are you guys topping the 20th anniversary? You might remember SpongeBob's big birthday blowout from that. Waller says, we can't say anything, but there will be a lot of cool special stuff. Well, I mean, he had to be vague, but the interviewer says, now I can't wait for that in 2024. Given the long runway, I'm not sure how to feel excited about this. Like, yeah, okay, cool, I guess 2024, right? It's just like saying SpongeBob movie 4 is coming out in 2025. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's like 3 years away. So nothing to be excited for now, but at least we know for sure that the series is going to be, running at least till 2024, 2025. So that's good news. Alright guys, so that's all the news for today. Thank you for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next SpongeBob video. Let me know in the comments, by the way, what you guys thought about today's news. Till next video, see you guys later. Bye!